Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I did this video once already, but it looked really, I don't know if it looks crisp on my end, like if I watch it in my video editing software, it looks good, but when it gets to YouTube, it's all fuzzy and furry and doesn't look great. So I think it's YouTube because this video took forever to process, so I think it's YouTube, but I'm just going to film it again and see if I can get it to be better because I had all my lights on yesterday and I don't know if that messed up something. So I'm going to try to get it so you guys can see it nice and clear. So I made my son an advent calendar, which you guys have seen in past hauls. I've kind of shown you the progress. I meant to film it as I went along and I forgot. I just came in one day. I did the painting one day. And then I came in another day and I just attacked it. I just finished it. And then the last, well, it was 3 days really. I came in the first day, I painted it, and probably 2 days for painting because it had to let it dry and then come back. And then I came in and I did all the paper, I covered it. And then I came in the last day and I did the numbers, which you'll see. So let's get started. I want to show you the stuff that I used. On the numbers, I did inking around the edges. Actually, let me start with the big paper pad first. So this is the paper pad I chose, Very Merry, and you can see some of the papers there on the side. I had bought two. This I got last year at Target. And I actually, you know how if you buy two of this or that, you get a $5 gift card? Well, I had gotten like 3 of them. So these were $14.99 and I paid $14.99. That's how much I loved it. But this is the dissected one that I have from doing the advent calendar. And this is one of those bags that is in one of my hauls from Dollar Tree. They're wonderful. I love them. You can fit a whole stack in here. How cool is that? And I can even fit the advent calendar in one of these. So I'm going to put it away in the closet and keep it nice so I have it. Hopefully I'll have it for my grandchildren, which I've told my son is okay to do in 20 years because he's 17. So he's got a lot of living to do before he has kids. I had him at 19. So a lot of living to do before. All right, now that we've seen the big stack, we can kind of go in here and show you some other stuff. So I used this. I got this at Hobby Lobby. And thank you, Melody Lane. I've already thanked her for pointing it out, but thank you again. I love it. I love it. And what I used this red back here. The glitter paper looks horrible on the camera. Hopefully it looks better. So there we go. Maybe you just shouldn't see so much of it. Maybe that's the problem. Nope, it just kind of looks bad. So I used this red and this green. So if you have this stack and you want to match it to inks, I use these two. They're in the back of the stack, back here, okay? So I use these two. And the other day I went to Joann's because I had 30% off my total purchase, sale and regular priced. And I happened to pick up 2 Memento inks because I love Memento. I'm like, oh, I'll get these. These are Christmassy. Come home. These match perfect. I mean, I don't think you can see it on the screen. The glitter paper's not really behaving. It doesn't, there we go, kinda. So turn it, so it matches perfectly. So rhubarb stock, I can't say that, rhubarb stock matches perfectly. And then the bamboo leaves also matches perfectly. So I was very, 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 very excited about that. So, and then I also used, to do my inking, I had gotten these in a haul. These Fantastics by Sunico, I think is what Sunico. They were okay. I would not buy them again. I would buy something different. I had to kind of chop stuff off as I went because it was getting like pieces of it were coming off. So I wasn't really impressed with them. They did do good ink coverage, but I just had to keep trimming them. So something else, and I got this from Melody as well, so you can tell I watch a lot of her videos. I don't know if she got these for like beauty purposes, but I saw them and I'm like, ooh, those would work good for those nooks and crannies. You know, like the English muffins, nooks and crannies, for when I am using inking on stuff, like especially small places. I picked them up right after I did my Halloween step cards, and those had some small areas to get into. So as you'll see with my numbers, they had some small areas to get into too. So these worked well. I mean, they are Q-tips, so, well, not really, well, you know what I mean. But they have like a little pattern on them. So there you go, you can see it. It kind of keeps them from not pilling as much. I mean, they're gonna pill because you're pushing down on them and stuff, but they did a good job. So I was pretty impressed with them. And then something else that I used to go with the advent calendar was my Creative Time die, the embossed gift card holder. So I used that. I'll show you the ones I made with that. So I made these. These are just from the Very Merry collection. They're very, very simple. It comes like this out of the die and you fold it up and there you go. So I just made him, you know, some random, and of course Santa, some random ones to use. If I don't use them, they'll just go in the bag with the rest of the scraps and I'll use them next year. So now I'm going to show you the advent calendar, which, oh, and I used one more thing. Like I said, I've done this video before, but I'm kind of forgetting stuff here. I also used my Xyron. This is the 3-inch one I picked up from HSN that I've shown in a haul video. So these are the ones that you just throw away when you're done. So, and it's recyclable, I guess. I don't know, that's better. So pulls apart, easy for recycling. So, but yeah, so I used that. And it made my life a lot easier. So I will have to, I'm going to show you the back because it's kind of hard to do, all the drawers fall out. So let's see here. Okay, so we'll do the back first. This is the back. As you can see, I did the white paint and I left an 1/8 of an inch border on here. So, and the bottom, I did do the bottom. Everything's going in the right direction. So if you look at it from this angle, whoops, sorry, hit the camera. Look at it from this angle, it's the right direction, so the bottom one is too. And then I also did the sides. I did in a coordinating paper. So it's alternated. The top and bottom are this one, which matches the back. And then these two sides are in the green and they match each other. And they're the coordinating. So here's my advent calendar. As you can see, I did all of the odds in green and the evens were in red. And I just am so happy with how they came out. I just want to show you a drawer. Just look on the edge. You see no white. That rhubarb stock did an excellent job at hiding it. I just did it on the number. I didn't do it on the box itself, but on the numbers. I was really impressed. And if you want to know what numbers I used on mine, go over to my blog at www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com and I'll have the link to the silhouette file that I used. And other than that, in starting, I just made a template. It's 1 7/8 by 1 7/8, and I used a 1 1/4 circle punch and just punched the holes. So you can see that the inside is craft paper. You can kind of see it there. See, so it's craft paper, and then I also put pattern paper in the bottom. The pattern paper is all the same in all of them. All the gifts are facing forward. It's my OCD. And then I put stuff in every day. I made a mistake on the 3rd and I have gotten him some stuff that doesn't fit because these boxes are 2 inches by 2 inches. So the front is 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 with this punch here. The inside is 5 5/8. And you score at 1 7/8 and keep turning and scoring at 1 7/8. And then you fold up your square, cut off the wings, and you have your 4 left in the middle. I wish I had one of them to show you, but I don't. But basically, if this was your square here, okay? You cut off these pieces, fold up these 4, and it gives you your box. You fold up. So you'd cut off 11, 13, 23, and 21. You would fold up 22, 18, 16, and 12. So hopefully that makes sense. If that was paper. So that's how I got the box on the inside, is by doing that. So on the 3rd, I messed up, and because they're only 2 by 2, I have gotten him some stuff that doesn't fit in here. This morning he got a candle, and he got, he loves M&Ms and he loves candles. So he got the vanilla today, but I also got him the chocolate one. These are at Dollar Tree. I just thought they were so stinking cute. So if you're into M&Ms or you like candles or you like both, check out Dollar Tree. And this one, he says, I'm red hot. He's cinnamon. So I got my son those. So he got a vanilla one today. So over the next few weeks, probably next week and the week after, he'll get one, or I'll figure it out. On the 25th, he's going to get a $25 gas card. He's 17 years old. He's going to love it. But the 3rd, I had put candy in the bucket, and I had wrapped up a gift for him because I didn't realize I had put candy in the bucket. He's like, ooh, I got 2 things today, Mom. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. But like today, he got the candle. So just show you what kind of fits in here. These are 2 of those Linder truffles, the white ones. And then I fit in 5 Reese's peanut butter cups in there. So that's about what it fits. So I had to come up with a way, because I've gotten him like Tic Tacs and other stuff. I didn't want to wrap gifts every day. So I went to one of our local stores. It's called the Christmas Tree Shop, and I think it's only in the New England. It's a New England store. And they had this cute little snowman tin. So he forgot to take it out yesterday. So when I filmed the video, I get him a Russell Stover Santa, and it's basically this tall. And it was still in there, but he got it last night. He got it pretty quick. He usually remembers. I usually see him run right out and look in there. And that's what's so exciting, is he's 17 years old, and to make something that he's so excited to open every morning and not knowing what he's going to get, and even if it's just candy, he doesn't care. He's just excited. So that means the world to me. It means, this probably took me, I'm trying to think, like hours. It probably took me 6 or 7 hours by the time I was done painting, putting, because every number I had to go through and put ink on and then put it on, and I had to cut all the squares. I had to cut all the box covers for the inside. I had to paint it a couple of times, and all the cubbies, the compartments, they're all painted white. Everything's was painted white. So it took me probably 5 to 6 to somewhere between 5 and 7 hours to do it, I would guess. I didn't keep like a record. I just came in, and like I said, I banged out the painting in like 2 days. I came in, one day I painted everything, and I came in and I did touch-ups and hit what I didn't hit with the painting. Another day I came in and I did all the inside folded boxes and all the fronts and layered all the paper on the inside, also the pattern paper. I did that. And then the last day I came in and did all the numbers, and the numbers took a while. They cut out beautifully. And just so you know, if you own a silhouette and you're going to cut with this glitter paper, do not put it on what it wants you to put it on. Do not choose glitter cardstock. You're going to choose, I think it's glitter foiled cardstock, because the silhouette wanted me to put my blade on 6, and this paper is just not that thick. So if you have a silhouette and you use the same file and the same paper, use the glitter foil cardstock, and it has you cut it out on 4. And that was perfect. I pulled up the paper, all my letters came out just fine. There were no rips, no tears. It was absolutely perfect. So that would be my advice to you. I forgot to mention that in the last video. So if you're doing that, or even if you just have a silhouette and you're using the Hobby Lobby glitter cardstock, that's what you want to use your blade on. Otherwise you're going to rip into your mat, and you don't want to do that. I have one mat that's like that. My first day, I put it way up and it cut right through the project into the mat and it was ugly. So I'm trying to save you for that. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my project. I'm really proud of it. My son loves it and I'm so excited. That's the only reason I did it. Well, let's be honest, it's not the only reason. I wanted to do it because it looked like a lot of fun and I had an idea and I wanted to see it through, and I could see it in my head. And this actually looks better than the one in my head. So I'm really impressed. I had a lot of fun and it means the world to me that, you know, he gets up every morning and checks it with excitement. So, I mean, I get it. 17-year-old free gifts. Of course he's going to, but you know what I mean. I don't think that's the bottom line on here. I think he just is excited that I made something for him and that I took the time to do it. So, thank you so much for stopping by today. Again, go check out my blog to find out what I used to make this at www.crazycatladycraft.blogspot.com. And as always, happy crafting.